Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me.
I'm Ryan Priest, and you're watching Under the Lights Racing.
What is up, those Under the Lights racers? Welcome on in to the greatest spectacle of racing. It is the Indianapolis Road Course here tonight from the Xfinity Series here in UTLR. Welcome on in. I'm your man on the mission, UTLR Storm. As I grab my headset real quick. Getting ready for tonight's race. It's going to be one hell of a show. I'm very interested to see how these drivers perform this evening, as we are moments away from some racing action. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, this is the season 7, race number 2 from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. Now, there has been a lot of talk about this track. Let me tell you. Obviously, we're looking at a track that is not favored. A lot of drivers do not like this course on this game. We have our handful of drivers that enjoy this course, but not on Heat 5. Nobody likes this track on Heat 5 because of the way that the penalties are. There are course penalties laid out, about 30 of them across this track, where you will see many, many, many penalties being handed, not by us, not by admins in the tower, but by the penalties that are your course penalties on the track itself. This track is a bit broken. That's you saying that lightly and loosely. It's broken. However, we're going to have a interesting show. It's been almost, I want to say, 3 or 4 seasons since we've last raced this track. Well, it's there for a reason. We haven't done it for a reason. But it's the Heat 5 Farewell Tour, so we're racing a second race of the season to get it out of the way because nobody wants to race this track. But nonetheless, we have a stacked field of drivers that are here to tackle it. We have 25 drivers that's going to be on track this evening, and we're going to be doing 31 laps around this road, this 2.5 mile road course that is 75 miles. So this will be a very interesting road course. Again, this is race number 2 of the season. If y'all tuned in last night, y'all saw a good show at Indy with Jackson and Ian up in the booth. So thank you to them for putting on a great show up in the UTLR booth, the Greg Miller studio last night. So tonight's lineup looks like this, starting in the 25th spot, going back to front. Starting 25th, driving the number 4 for JD Motorsports is Mason LaForge. Starting 24th in the number 44 car is Jason Beeson. Starting 23rd in the number 5 is Steven Davis II, all taking DNQs. They did not put a lap time down. Then starting 22nd was the 11 car of Sam Schaefer, making his debut as he was not here last week. The 21st spot is Logan Bolton. He makes his Xfinity Series debut, so it's going to be awesome. Ranger, okay, I have decided I am making a UTR shirt. Yeah, so I've had the shirt for a long time now. This is UTR shirt. Obviously, let me turn around. It says owner on it because it has my name, my gamer tag, and owner. So, but yeah, I can get one made. You have to pay the price and the shipping cost because I do not have the extra time or funds to be able to do that. So if you want one, kind of on you. I can make it, but you pay everything. So, but yeah, this is actually the old shirt. I want to get a new one remade, but moving on. Starting 21st in the number 22 car, like I said, making his season and league debut. He was supposed to be in the car last week. He backed out, but then came back in. So he's driving the 22 car for the season. Logan Bolton making his debut. Starting 20th in the number 19 car is Dakota Humphrey. Starting 19th is the number 08 of Austin Knowles. Starting 18th in the number 47 car is Richard Denny. Starting 17th is number 54 of Ferdinand Damasco. Starting 16th in the number 89 Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports is Jacob Willingham. Starting 15th in the number 74 car is Alan Drake. Starting 14th is the number 20 of David Phillips. Starting 13th is the number 16 of Justin Bartley. Starting 12th is the number 6 of Lance Peterson. Starting 11th, he drove the 22 last week, and he'll be driving the 21 car this week, and for a part-time split between him and Jimmy Ramsey. They'll be doing a split duties in this 21 car, but tonight is going to be driven by Dylan Blevins. in the 21 car, starting 11th. Starting 10th is the number 36 of Danny Byerly. Beerly. I'm sorry if I screwed that up. Mountain Ranger, pretty much the guy who I was just talking to in the chat. He'll be starting in the 10th position here at the road course. Starting 9th is number 61 of Zach Rote. Starting 8th is number 51 of Zach Clater. Starting 7th is the number 9 of Evan Hilton. Starting 6th is the number 8 of Luke Smith. Starting 5th is the number 18 of Michael Shackelford. Starting outside row number 2 in the number 4th position is the number 15 of Jack Farnhart. Starting P3 on the inside of row number 2 is the number 7 for GMS Racing of Nick Jensen. Starting outside row number 1 for driving the number 68 for Spire Motorsports with a time of a 1:25.552, it is John Dean, aka Dusty Stud. You'll be hearing his name a lot. And starting on the pole, driving the number 90 for RCR with a time of a 1:25.476 is going to be Brandon Edgington, a rookie in the Xfinity Series. Made part-time starts, but this is his first full-time season, and right out the gate, this is a home track for him. So he will be making his rookie debut in his season with us. A rookie start here at Indianapolis Road Course. And yeah, he'll be taking it from the pole position. So, like I said, this track is a very unique track, to say the least. So, a couple things to point out before we get going here this evening is a few things. This track is very unique. Like I said, a lot of course penalties. We will see it. Coming off of that backstretch, come off the few corners. I believe it's like turn 4. You head down and you have the little kink where it goes left, right real quick. And then you have a long straightaway into a hard left-hand corner before you have into the little S section. That kink before the long straightaway is actually a danger zone. You put one left side tire in the grass, you might get a course penalty. You go too far to the right of the curb, there is pavement, but if you go too far right, you might get a penalty. You go perfectly through there, you probably will not get a penalty. If you go any kinds of in the grass on the left-hand side, you're going to get a penalty. And then you go too far off of the track, you're going to get a penalty. If you get sent off in the grass and you're trying to just get the car back turned around or turn to go on the track, you're going to get a penalty. You come up onto what would be Indianapolis turn 1 and 2, between 1 and 2. You come up on that piece of track, you go take a right-hand sweeping corner. If you make a right-hand sweeping corner and you cut back down just a hair too much, you put your right side tires just barely clipping the grass, you might get a penalty. So how this is going to work tonight is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a very interesting race to see how it all unfolds. I know for a fact this race is a 31-lap race, and each stage is 9 laps, and these drivers can only hold 8 laps of fuel in their tank. So fuel strategy could be a name of the game in these first 2 stages. It'll be interesting to see how that aligns and plays out, as we do have a few drivers who do know how to fuel save. So it's going to be quite the show. Now, restarts. We have no choose cone. That is a rule this year. No choose cone on the road courses. So we're going to double up, and we're going to go green. Or sorry, single file. It's going to be single file restarts on all the road courses. I got to double check that. It's new rules, so bear with me. New rules this year. Let me look here. Yeah, single file restarts. There's no choose cone. Or no, looks like we'll actually be doing just double up. So sorry. That's my bad. I'm trying to figure out the rules for myself. Even as owner, got to have rules in place. So it's going to be double file. So sorry for the confusion. Double file restarts. However, it will be no choose cones. So once they come out of pit road, they're on the odds. They'll be on the inside. The evens will be on the outside. Uh, for all restarts. Now, the restart section, that is something that'll be different. Is it's a unique section, and we'll kind of point it out on the pace lap coming to the green flag. But as they come up onto out of the little S's after the long straightaway, you go into like a little S section. Then you come up onto the oval part of the track where it is between turn 1 and turn 2. There's like a little straight, the small straight. What they're going to do is they're going to restart at a section where there is pavement to the right hand side of them. There's going to be like a little small pavement section they'll be restarting in. It's kind of hard to describe it. It'll be better to show y'all as we get ready to take the green flag. So yesterday was quite a show. We saw a lot of action at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the oval. Cup Series took to the Gen 6 cars for their very first time, and quite a thriller. We had a lot of cautions. First time with the Gen 6 and first time for these guys to race against each other, or a few of them, rather. So a few things that had to be worked out, but a lot of cautions in the first two stages. We ended up having to go to our rule of single file restarts because we used up all of our 6 cautions of double file racing before we went to our single file restarts for the rest of the race. Stage 3 was pretty green, though. We had, I think, 1 wreck in Stage 3, and it went pretty well. We saw a cycle of green flag pit stops, which was good to see that. So, in the end, Ducky and Dusty battling it out. Ducky had a shot. He said he did not have a shot with 2 laps to go. And by the end of it, Dusty got loose off exit a corner, and he had the run. He had the momentum, and Ducky had a run, had the momentum to get to him, and just could not find a spot to make a move to pass him. So week 2 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway belongs to Dusty, locking himself into the UTLR Season 7 playoffs. So already, what an extraordinary season for Dusty. Off to a good start. 1 win already. He's already locked in. So what a show. The trucks are off this week. The trucks will get back to racing action at Las Vegas as they tame the 1.5-mile track. As far as everybody else, they'll also be heading off to Las Vegas. The Cup Series heads to Las Vegas, and so will the Xfinity Series. Everybody heading west to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway next week. Tune in on Tuesday for the Truck Series. Tune in Wednesday for the Cup, and for Thursday, you'll see me back in action for Las Vegas in the Xfinity Series. So everything getting back underway. We're getting back into our roots to figure out how everything rolls and getting rolling. Let me look on Dusty's stream. Dusty, thank you so much for your POV, as it is helpful for tonight's event for lap count. They've got the people in there. They are waiting to roll the lobby. Like I said, 25 drivers on tap this evening. It's gonna be a great show, So they're still waiting on about 5 drivers to get in. Looks like 4 now. Obviously, again, we're just trying to get this race out of the way. We all know this track sucks in this game. Now let's look at points heading out. So we made a points change heading into this week with the rookie points. The rookies now have something to fight for. If I can find it. So pretty much for the rookies, if they win a race, then they automatically get 10 points to them in the rookie points, not in the official points, but the rookie points themselves. They get to show their stuff, and they get to put on a show. Recently, it was 10 points for the highest finisher, 8 points for the second highest, 7 points for the third highest, until we got down to 1, and then everybody else just got 1, 1, 1, 1. That's not the case anymore. So if you finish the race as a highest finisher, you get 10 points plus you get 10 more points because you're a rookie and you won the race. If you are the highest finisher and you finish top 10, then you get, or sorry, top 5. If you have the highest finisher and you finish top 5, you get 15 points. You get 20 for finishing the highest finisher and winning the race. You get 20. Finishing top 5 and being the highest finisher gets 15 points. And if you finish top 10 and you're the highest finisher, you get 12 points. It's 2 points if you finish. And that's not the thing. It's not even just the highest finisher. If you're a rookie and you finish top 5, you get 5 extra bonus points. It's bonus points is what it is. 5 extra bonus points added on to however many total points you get. If you finish top 10 and you're a rookie, you get a bonus point of 2 extra bonus points. So it's more to fight for, and that's what we want. We want not Xfinity, but the entire league. We want the rookies to fight. We want them to earn it. So it was. It's going to be a new rule we implemented after last week, and we are moving forward this week. As far as the points go, obviously not a whole lot. Ducky won the season opener, so he'll be looking to capitalize on the road course as he takes over the points lead with Peyton Smith driving the number 10 car for Trackhouse. He's sitting second in the points, only behind by 1 point. That will make a drastic change because he is not racing tonight. So, due to family situation, so he will be out tonight. So that will drop. Zach Clater in the 51 car, he is third in the points for Spire Motorsports. He's 2 points behind Ducky in that number 9. He could easily still be in the hunt. He's a good road course racer and just drops from there. So a good tight points battle, even though it's the first race of the season, but still. Team points heading out of Daytona of the season opener. GMS is on top, leading the way by 3 points over Joe Gibbs Racing. Is in second. Spire Motorsports is in third, 13 points behind. JD Motorsports is 17 points behind in fourth, and Trackhouse rounds out the top 5. A tie between Trackhouse and MHR. So it's going to be a good show. They're 21 points back from them. And then, obviously, Rookie of the Year, Dakota Humphrey leads the way in Rookie of the Year. Peyton Smith is 1 point behind. Obviously, he will drop. Lance Peterson in the number 6. He is 5 points behind Dakota. So we'll see if Lance can close that gap even more. Michael Shackelford in the 4th position, 6 points behind. Jacob Willingham in the 89, 9 points behind. So that's your top 5 in the rookie points. So a lot going on, a lot of action, a lot of great momentum changes. So these drivers are getting ready to load in. They are down to the last few seconds of loading into the lobby. And we are about ready to get underway. So, no command tonight, so we're going to get right into it here as we get the invite in here momentarily. They just loaded in, so let's see if we get the invite, shall we? Alrighty, it's time to go racing here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course this evening. broke was the first one. That's the last person I would have thought of. What was the last person I would have thought to me about? That's Peter Lucas, who I thought of, but LA forgot who. Alright. So we're trying this again. I don't know what happened, but okay then. I guess we'll have to go back and out, so we'll wait for another invite. I don't know what went wrong. We'll have to snack on my sandwich. Got a American ham and cheese sandwich. I'm snacking on right now. Talk about the past like it's a scene from a movie. Two perfect lovers trapped inside a dream that you can't shake. Who would want to anyway? But I still feel it. Old and gray with a little more extra weight on my face. Matches the lines that show the toll that time takes. It's taking damn near everything away. We're gonna be okay. We'll go into a new lobby. If it's got something or what. Cell phones, we laugh at bad jokes. There were fights and tears and lines on mirrors, but I still feel it. Old and gray with a little more extra weight. The guys for some reason had to back out and start a new lobby. Could have been flagged. I don't know. Could have been a lot of different things. It's taking damn near everything away. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Next to you is the only place that I want my hand to lay. We get ready to go racing. We'll give it a second try. We're gonna be okay. As long as we can remember the good times. I think you're the first one that's coming in by. But what that's not going to be up to or do. Everybody's wrong. You and I belong here. Oh shit. Okay. And we should carry on. He actually got me. You and I belong here. I got it, bro. I got it. Alright, attempt number 2, coming y'all's way, definitely in the road course. Okay, so got clarification from Tower that we had one person lag out, so we have the one lag out rule. So we have one lag out instead. Here we go. gonna get lined up on this first lap. But I'm kind of riding on board here along this track. So where are the course penalties, you may ask? Well, you go too far to the left, right there, you get a course penalty. Go too far off to the right, you get a course penalty. Right here, it's going to be interesting. Go too far right, you get a course penalty. Go too far left, you get a course penalty. Hey, this track is filled with penalties. And the bad thing is, you can do it, you can get a penalty one lap, and then you can do the exact same fucking thing the next lap, and not get a penalty. Go off track right there to the right, you get a penalty. You get off to the track right here on the left hand side, you get a penalty. You cut this corner right here, too far right, you get a penalty. And right here, you go too far to the right. That is not grass, that is asphalt, but it is looking like grass. That is a penalty. This gray section right there to the right, that you just saw, that little green patch, or that gray patch, that is the restart zone. That will be the restart zone. It's very quick, very small. And then there's pit road. They have to use the pit road access heading into the pits. So there is Edgerton, and there is Dusty Stud. Coming down for the green flag to introduce the Indy Road Course to UTLR in Season 7. Here they come, and green flag is in the air. We are underway from Indy. And Dusty flagged a little bit probably. See how it goes. Drivers off a little bit. Marto Boy making his second career start in UTLR. Sargent's right outside the top 10. He's trying to make ground in the 16th off the track house. You see people already getting penalties. And Clater has lagged out, and there are people wrecking on the back straightaway. So Clater lagged out. Here's the reason why we had to restart, and he lagged out again on the start. So this is a very patient race. You have to be patient. And I'd have to try and track down Edgerton, an athlete pro behind the wheel of that 15 car, versus Edgerton, a rookie, but he loves this track. We'll see if this is a caution or not. And if not, we're going to stay green. You see how they are almost revving the Redlander. MC Boyd making his league debut. There is Dylan Blevins about mid-pack probably. 74 of Drake. There's 21 of Flash out ahead. Some of these guys just trying to skate by this road course of terror. They have death. Outlaw back here with side by side with Denny. Have to be careful. Here comes 61 of Jack Rope. As Black and Ducky. There's Meso. Meso came in with some league experience. He's a pretty good driver, very decent. Owen Outlaw swings wide, almost into the barrier. He cut it just back in the nick of time. Ducky, your week 1 winner at the Daytona season opener, doing very well for himself. Last week, he is taking it easy in the back, not getting too overwhelmed. Here's Duke Chef, driving for Trackhouse in the 11 car, racing from Hawaii right now. Unfortunately, he's racing. Oh my God! Okay, he has a lag. Missed the turn. That's interesting. I don't know if it's just. I think it might be just us on the lag in the end. Interesting. Bro just impacted that wall head on. But he is back there in the back, trying to figure out the line, trying to figure out the way around this unique road course. And I don't understand this for odd reason. This makes sense. At first, then Dakota Humphrey's supposed to be in the 19, but I don't know, for whatever reason. I guess there was a sub change and I was unaware of it. I guess admin were unaware of it. So one bad in the 19 machine tonight. There's SP in the 7. Now here's something interesting. You see Weiss right here. That's SP in 4th, Dusty 5th, Ducky in 6th. But Weiss, a rookie in the league, his second ever try to be in the league, passing INF for the 2nd position. Edge still out front, but one thing that's on INF's mind right now is fuel save. Fuel save. Because you have to save, if you can do it, you can save 1 lap of fuel. Weiss in heat number 2, we'll be watching to see, does anybody change the name of the game pits early? Edge out in front, trying to win his way to the UTR Xfinity Series playoffs. And get a crucial hometown win. Back to the damage done. He's back there in the 7th position though, behind Ducky. Ducky thought he was able to get past essentially a Dusty. Oh no, SP got off track. SP, Dusty now tracking down SP here. Have to be patient, have to watch your setup for your entry and your exit. I'll go with Dusty to see. He is at 3 laps of fuel, 3 laps to go in the stage. The question now becomes, who makes it to the end of the stage? And That is the 44. Off track there. Oh, INF got caught with a penalty. Devastating for INF. Here comes SP around him. Wacky Zacky comes down pit road, gives up position, says, you know what, I can't make it. The 44 of Ham Wallet trying to make it in. People staying on track here. Question is, where does Dusty run out of fuel? You get a good idea of the fuel count is where I'm watching Dusty stream. Getting SP and INF back there in the battle. 2 laps to go now. So Dusty is running out of fuel about 2 3/4 short at the finish line. So he might be able to save. I can't say for sure. See, Edge though, he has checked out. He is the only one out there by himself in that 90 machine. Who is going to be able to make it to the end here? Edge is your leader. See how much he's off the gas. You see he's not pushing the car. See how much he's back down. He got a huge gap. See, there's the 6 back there. There goes the 11 of Dude Chef on a pit road. How much Edge is off the gas? The last lap of the stage. Listen to that car. He is covering it around. He is saving everything he can. There's INF in second. He is coming. A big gap back to second place. You see INF back there. Here comes Edge. Ranger is up to P6. Back to back. See one car in outfield as the 08. The Rebel hit got penalty. And the 90 of hometown Indy's own Racing Edge gets the stage victory here in Indy. And INF runs out of fuel, giving it to the 6 of Weast. Weast gets second, SP is the third, Dusty fourth, and INF cuts across the line in fifth. As you know, LRS got sixth, or LRS got fifth. So LRS with P5 position, INF in sixth, Mountain Ranger got seventh, Ducky in eighth, Roger God in ninth, and rounding out your top 10, Bardo Boy getting a P10 in stage number 1. Way to go by him. what a good first stage it has been. Very somewhat organized, clean. So we'll see what the stage 2 have in store. Because guess what? Stage 2, we're going to run it right back. It's the same thing as stage number 1. It's the same thing. 9 laps, 8 laps of fuel, edge and SP, front row. So, onboard cockpit. How's the approach? Backs up the entry, see it, everybody scattered. And just like that, that is part of it. You get the penalty, and the car may not have time to ghost. And that's a very unfortunate situation. That's not on the drivers, that is on the game. Because what happened was 74 got a course penalty, but it did not ghost his car, which means a 20 rear ends him, and the 74 has no control of his car. So it brings you to a halt wherever you're at on track. It sucks. It's ass. Honestly, if you want honest me, it's ass. The car doesn't ghost, you get a penalty, and you ram in the back of them, and you have nowhere to go. You just lose a ton of racing spots because of it. Now, one thing that I see is the 7 of SP, something happened to him. Because SP is out of the picture. We have a battle for the lead. Holy crap, let's get back up here. Beast has taken over the lead. Racing Edge in second. And there is INF and LRS, a 4-car breakaway. There's Dusty in the P5 position. And we head down the front straightaway here at Indy. INF with the run, trying to look with INF and Edge. Down into the left, right knee. Yeah, INF is going to try to push it in there. He goes wide, INF is going to get a penalty. Maybe not, no, he's not. Probably. He went wide, which allowed LRS to sneak by, and Edge trying to go after that lead once again in that 90 machine. INF, or if Edge can set up the pass into turn number 1. He's on the back bumper of the 6, heading down the straightaway. It'll be 7 laps to go. Edge's going to be patient with them. He's a really good racer. I like having these two. Edge did part-time racing last season in UTLR. This is his first full-time season in the league. Along with the 6 car, though, the 6 car is his rookie year in the league. Bro has never raced a single race against these drivers, and here he is, shining at Indy Roval in the second start of the season here. So, quite impressive showing by the 16. And now they're side by side. Edge looking to the left-hand side, trying to get the momentum. He puts the car underneath on the left-hand side. Can't do it. He's going to try to cross him over right here. Still can't do it. 6 put a good block on him. Here comes a 90 to the right side. He's going to get cut off here. Don't want to overcook it. Can get a penalty right there. Edge backs off. Getting ready to set it up. He's going to set it up once again. The 6 goes wide off of exit. That allows a 90 to get side by side. Here they come. Side by side. The 6 gives it up. The 90 takes over. Off the turn of the final corner. That is Edge to the race lead. The 6 is on his bumper with 6 laps to go. This time by. whole time out there for a few seconds, all you hear is bah, that's the entire rev limiter hitting their minds. Pretty much hearing that wah bah 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 bah. Alright, that's literally what they're doing in the game. I'm telling you right now. Because I've seen it, I heard it. They hit the rev limiter on the straightaway in these cars. Somebody off track back there, I believe that is Luke in the 8th. Still a great battle up here. We're going to stay on this, because this is getting good. 5 laps to go this time by LB. Edge looking back once again to the right side, saying from sticking behind him, he put the bumper to him. Still can't get it to happen. Waits for it. He sticks underneath him. He crosses it over. He goes low. And the 6 got penalty. The 6 got a course penalty. That is Luke up to the P2 position. That is IDF in 3rd, and Wheats is now in the 4th. With Dusty in 5th. And yes, that is Ranger, who you see in the 6th position. Here comes Wormy off of pit road in the 44 car. So now with 4 laps to go. He's back on pit road once again. Hamwall here just came off of the pits. Ducky kind of just holding his own. Foxtrot, and the 6 and the 15 both go off track. What did I miss that blip of a second? Wow. Looks like the 6 and 15 made contact. That opened the door behind the 99 of Foxtrot, who was a lap car. That has allowed the 36 of Mountain Ranger to the P3 position. Down to just 3 laps to go here. A wild shakeup, a wild turn of events as the 15 of INF and the 6 of Weast got into each other. Those are teammates, by the way. Here you see the solid 15 and the 6 work by him. We used to try to track down Ranger here. And the 36 cannot make it to the end, so he is going to pit. That gives the 6 the 3rd position back. Rod got off pit road. Here's Luke. Luke has fallen off pace. So up front is still Racing Age way out in front. And Dusty has gotten a course penalty as well. That has allowed Flash and Meso to crack the top 5. Now Meso gets by Flash in a heated battle. You can find that one. That is for the 4th position, 4th and 5th. Ranger in the top 10, Bardo Boy in the 9th position. After mistakes from everybody else, he has been just staying steady and staying clean. He's making it to ground up. He was about 6.8 seconds behind Dusty, and he got hit with a penalty. Now just 2 laps to go in stage number 2. Here comes SP back in the picture trying to crack the top 5. And that is LRS. There's SP, and there goes LRS, and here comes Dusty, all in a blanket. And there's Flash. That is for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. SP works around Flash for the 4th position, puts it to P5 for Flash. P6 belongs to the 8 of Luke. There's on board Luke, gives by Flash now. Flash gives up P5, so it's going to bring SP and Luke back into P4 and 5. And Dusty falls in P6. Flash falls to P7 and Meso down to P8. They're going to stay on track. This is coming to the white flag here. 1 lap to go in stage number 2. After they cycle themselves out, Bardo Boy, I believe, trying to stay in the top 10, just kind of taking pace. I think he may have already fallen outside the top 10. Meanwhile, you hear Edge in the last lap once again, coasting, taking it easy. He's done the strategy in both first stages and the second stage, where he is out by himself once again. What a show put on by Edge, hometown boy. That is INF once again in P2. Same positions, same time, same place. INF just closed but can't just get it done. Come off the final corner here. Stage 2 winner is Edge. Good from Indy. What a stage put together by these guys. SP gets P3, Dusty, and P4, Meso in P number 5. Flash ends up 6th. Weiss in 7th. 8th is Luke. 9th is Ranger, and Bardo Boy getting a top 10 once again. What a good stage. Good racing, good clean stage racing. Now, these guys get to have a pit stop in the final stage, and they actually have to pit and still race. So it's not fuel mileage, it's just seeing and one outdo the other on fuel strategy. I'm ready to rock and roll and find out. SVN edge once again. Side by side coming to the start of stage number 3 with thought to start of stage number 2. However, it's not. We're back in the green. Green flag. Oh, Flash gets hit with a course penalty. The 11 of Dushev also getting a penalty. There's Barterboy and Ranger side by side. Racing those guys so far. Number 3. Meso and Bardo going side by side. Oh, we got into Ducky there. A little hard there. Ducky may not be too happy with that one. Kind of cost him a little bit of time. Back in front is the 90 of Edge, the 60 of Dusty, the 15 of INF, and the 6 of Weast, I think that is. Drake in the wall. Let's see who that is. In P4. That is Weast. I would not be shocked if we saw the 6 car have a possible win on his hands. Excuse me. He's been aggressive. He's been pushing the car. Like, he's been doing very well as a rookie in this league. Really showing that he has a skill for road course racing. Came here once to kind of prove himself. There we go. Sorry, I lost the audio for got it. Don't know how long that was out for. Got back to the battle. They got course building way down there. Down below. 3 wide, ain't gonna work. Roger God and Joe gives teammate of title. Oh my God, what the hell happened to Edge? Dusty Stud in the race lead. I'm wondering that he got a course penalty. That's drastic. Dusty taking over the lead. INF in second. Weast in third. And Edge now in fourth after controlling this race. You wouldn't bet that Edge probably got a course penalty somewhere. What a disappointment by the 90 of Edge. We'll see how much longer or what he can do. Unless he's trying to save fuel, which I don't know if he's smart idea. I thought that might be what he's trying to do is save a little bit. He's not pushing the car. So only 6 laps to go here. They might not even have to pit this stage. I don't think they'll have to. It's a very, very short race overall when you break it down in stages. Like I said, only 6 laps to go here. and Drake is even off the track. There is INF trying to track down your leader, Dusty Stud, looking for a chance to come out victorious. INF, who's actually been on probation, or sorry, suspension, the last 2 weeks in the Cup Series, returns to Cup racing action for the first time this season. Next week at Las Vegas, after starting a 2-week suspension to start the season. So INF trying to get back on track here in the Xfinity Series, trying to put a win, lock in the playoffs, and then come back and get back to racing at Las Vegas in the Cup Series for the first time this season, piloting number 21 for Wood Brothers. See, Dusty was a little bit wide on exit, whereas INF cut it short. Out back behind them, the top four have now separated with Dusty, INF, there's Weast, and there's Edge. It's the top four breakaway, but the problem in the top four is also kind of from each other. INF trying to be patient, trying to push Dusty to make a mistake. That's 51. You want to pull it, and INF goes wide. That hurt his momentum to the 68 car, and that helped Weast. Weast is going to be looking to get that 15 car here momentarily. And if Weast can put up a fight with INF, that's going to bring Edge back into the next season. That has brought Edge back into the mix now, I will say. But yet they haven't lost a whole lot of time on Dusty. Still very much within reach here. Here comes Weast, maybe looking low. Not quite. INF goes off course though. Goes wide, that's going to allow the 6 and the 90 to go both get by. Now it's on between the 6 and the 90 here. 90 pulls away from that battle, and now Edgerton gets by Weast for second and gets by INF. Here comes INF now for third. Now Edge is on track for Dusty. They may actually have to pit. I believe we're at 5 laps to go. No, we're at 3 laps to go, so yeah. Coming to 3 laps to go this time by. We've just been talking all night about this 90 machine. This is his hometown track. I mean, you can't get away from the star himself at this road course. He's been up front for about 95% of the race. He made a mistake, and he has rebounded very, very nicely. And that just goes to show the skill that he possesses at this track, unlike no other. He, without a doubt, easily has tracked down Dusty like it was just nothing. He just drove by Weast after INF got wide, and has just, once he got past Weast and INF, he just said, alright, that'll be his case, we gonna get Dusty now. Just dude's on rails. This time by will be 2 laps to go. Question is, do they have enough fuel? Edge has had enough fuel, but he's also had a big gain. Here he comes, side by side, for the race lead with so much momentum down the straightaway. This is coming from Dusty, who is actually a pretty good road course racer, if I have to say so. But here's the thing, though. Edge has had the lead, and he knows the gap in the field where he made a save. Now, he might be in the same situation situation, but here's the problem. He don't have no gap. He has to battle, and plus he had to use up fuel to get around these drivers, to fight back to the lead. He had to use up the fuel. So did he save enough somewhere? The others hitting pit road. Two laps to go from Indy. This has been a very clean and green race. No caution. Oh, the 08 almost gets in the way. The 08 got in the way here. He's trying to get out. You got the 74 also in the way of the other two. They're just getting out of the way. Oh my God. That did not help the case at all. Looks like INF got a penalty in that little hairpin. Lap down cars in the way off of exit of turn 1, and they just were trying to get to the back straightaway to split and let the leaders go. Kind of got caught up in the way. But there is Dusty and there is Weist battling it out for second. Meanwhile, Edge, I would almost want to say he has enough, but truly does he? You see the 6 get by of Dusty. Now, here's the question. What does Weist have for Edge here? Does he have anything? They come around the final corner. Edge is going to see the white flag, 1 lap to go from Indy. One more time around for the 90 machine of Edge. The 6 car of Weist is there. Here he is looking. We have a battle on our hands. The fight is on. The 6 looks under. He's going to have the advantage. The 6 car is coming to the lead. Side by side through the kink. Who gives it? Who gives? Nobody gives. Dory. Contact's made. Still side by side. Down the straightaway. The 6 with the advantage. Here comes the tight left-hand corner. Edge is going to have the advantage here. He's going to let him go by. He gives him the bumper. They both go wide. I think the 90 kind of forced him in there. I don't know about that one. What a interesting move. That's going to be all that she wrote for Edge. Does the 6 have anything left for him? He tries to get in there deep. He does not. Off the final corner, he's been strong all night long. A great battle on the last lap. Edge is going to come home from Indy and win the road course here at UTR and lock himself into the playoffs. The 6 of Weist is going to come home second. Dusty ends up P3 with INF in 4th. Ranger with a solid 9th place finish by him. One bad is going to come home 10th. Rest of the top 10 with Bad News Ducky in 10th. Meso in 6th. SP 7th. They're still kind of battling it out. So Ducky comes home 6th. Meso 5th. SP 7th. Luke in 8th. Ranger in 9th, and One Bad is going to round out the top 10 here this evening. What a great show. So we're going to go grab our top 3, Edge, Weist, and Dusty. We'll be right back with post-race interviews. Stay tuned, guys. guys, welcome on back here to the Under the Lights Racing Studios for post race interviews. I am here with third place finisher Dusty Stud, my man. This was a good race for you overall. I'd say after coming off of, well, P2 finish after last week, um, off to a great start. You come on home after the win last night in the Cup Series at Indy, so can't complain after having a podium. Great car all night long. How'd the car feel? And did you think you had a shot at the win tonight?
Yeah, car felt good. It's just unfortunate the whole race was fuel saving. I know a lot of fast guys weren't. We just all weren't able to really race it out because we were all worried about fuel. But other than that, it was a fun race. Definitely did better than I thought I would. I beat INF, so I count that as a win.
I think a lot of people have counted that as a dub, my man. It's been amazing to watch that. Um, so with Edge, like you seem to have a good battle with him. It seemed like that um, you top four were kind of in the battle the entire night. Was there anything different that you could have done to try to maybe defend him a bit better or try to improve on in different sections that maybe he was faster than you?
Maybe, but I was just so worried with fuel. I thought I was like when I started seeing him catching up, getting a little racy. I thought I'd be good, and I looked at my gas. I was still a lap short, so yeah. But you know how that goes. But yeah, good win to Edge, and good way to cap off the Indy week.
Well, hell yeah, man. Well, congrats on a third place finisher. You go home to Las Vegas next week. How you take this into perspective for Las Vegas next week?
Good. You know, missed out on a lot of wins in Xfinity last year, so trying to gonna try to make them all up this year.
Well, hey, man, congrats on a third place finish. We can't wait to see what you do next week. And yeah, we'll see you next week, brother.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Moving on to our top two, which seems to be kind of in a holding pattern right now. So unofficially, second place, Weast, my man. You got a copy, my man?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, man, you had an incredible car tonight. A lot of battling with you throughout the entire race. You seemed to keep it clean, keep it green all race long. Got into a few little rough ups with just a few drivers, but really just kind of hard racing, hard battling. It seems like you were the only guy that could really keep up with Edge in the first two stages, and then at the end of it, kind of got kind of cut off guard. I think with a one course penalty, but then you had to fight your way back. Looked like you and INF maybe had some contact, and y'all went off track together, costing both y'all positions. What was that like? And then kind of what did you think you had to do in order to bounce back to even have a shot at winning?
Uh, yeah, I felt really good on the restart, so I was able to gain spots. But I feel like every once in a while I would just make a stupid mistake where I'd either spin the tires exiting a corner or just get the smallest course penalty there is, and it was just enough to keep the win just out of reach. And yeah, I did apologize to INF. That's my car owner, and I kind of killed him. Um, yeah, he didn't fire me yet, so we'll see. But it was a lot of fuel saving. I wasn't good at it the first two stages, but the third I definitely got it down. I could probably go another half a lap after that. So I was good. I felt like I was way faster than the 90 because I think he was still saving a little bit. I think he had to still. And I got alongside him exiting turn 3, and I tried to give him as much room as I could going through the chicane there, or S's, whatever it's called. And we got together. My right sides were on the curb. We were told during the race to not go to the right side of that curb, so I wasn't gonna. And we made contact. Thankfully, he didn't go in the grass. I wanted to race him clean, and then I mean into the next corner. I think he just straight up hooked me, but that I it is what it is. I can't do anything about that now.
Hey man, well overall, seeing that this is your second week here in this league with very little experience, you just had to come off of last week of a super speedway, and we had to go to a road course. Um, and you kind of well, shining star out there. I mean, you're a rookie to this entire league. So, what was the mindset? I guess if you were to look at a mindset of that, seeing your road course abilities versus others that have experience in this league, and now you're out there overperforming them.
Yeah, I am new to this group, so I've been trying to race everybody cleanly, carefully, because I don't really know them yet. Um, yeah, I'm pretty good on road courses, so this is where I will shine for the most part. I just tried to race everybody with as much respect as possible and just try to be patient with them. Because the last thing I need is like 15 people yelling at me because I murdered everyone. That wouldn't be great.
I
But
understand.
yeah, yeah, it's not fun. I've heard.
It has its moments.
Yeah,
Depends on who you piss off. But overall, man,
yeah.
congrats on second place. I couldn't be. I mean, you're up there in the points after finishing. I believe I want to say top 10 last week. So
I believe
uh,
it was P6. Yeah.
yeah, so a very solid points day for you. I know it's still very very early in the season, but to have a top five and a top 10 back to back, especially first two races of the season, is kind of a good little showing for you. How you expect to carry the momentum heading into Las Vegas next week?
I'm just gonna do what I do. I'm gonna try to be patient and take it one race at a time because this is a very long season. So there's no need to do anything dumb just yet. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna go to Vegas and try to have another solid run. Maybe get a win. I don't know.
Well, I love the positivity. See what you can do next week. But congrats on a run up here at the Indy Road Course, my man.
Yep. Thank you.
And moving on to our first place winner, Mr. Hometown Hero himself, Mr. Edge, my man, rookie to the well, I guess rookie to the season so far. Your first full season in the league, competing for the championship, and you're locked into the playoffs, and you got to win at your hometown track after starting from the pole position. How does it feel, my man, for the first win?
Um, it feels good, but I do want to apologize to the six. Did not mean to get into them, and I meant to shift down to second and accidentally hit fourth. It's very easy to do with the Logitech shifter I have, so that's what happened. But overall, stage one, stage two, I thought it was pretty fun. As far as you didn't have to save a lot of gas to make it, and that was the name of the game today, was save gas. And unfortunately, you seen a contender like INF kind of get taken out by that strategy almost, and SP as well, because I know he was fast this week. So um, it feels good to get the win here at home, but it could have been better.
Well, and overall, I mean, like you were just talking about, how this is a fuel-saving race. Everybody's kind of concerned and on edge with fuel, and you just happen to be the best one. We watched you and we listened to your engine throttle the last lap of each stage because you had the mindset of how you opened the gap up tremendously, and then that last lap you were saving hardcore just to get to the end. Um, what was the mindset like knowing, okay, now I have to kind of do the same thing, but now I'm in the back of the pack. I think you got a course penalty, and it forced you to fourth place. And after having that same rhythm for the first two stages, now you had to fight and use up extra fuel to get by drivers and to force or get back up to the front of the field. And then you don't have that gap coming to the white flag. So, what was the mindset like?
Um, First of all, I did not get a course penalty, but I did choose to save a little bit
Okay.
before five to go. So once I felt like I had saved enough, I decided I needed to meander my way up back to the front and kind of controlled the pace of the race. So therefore, if I need to save a little bit more, I could. Luckily, I was able to save just a little bit more, maybe a quarter of a lap, to get back around to the front stretch before I started sputtering. So that was kind of the mindset. It originally started with thinking that you could run all the way hard and then pit, which I obviously figured out you could not do in various tests. So that was the next best thing.
Well, I mean, at the end of it, it worked out, and you got the dub tonight. So, way to go on that, and I can't wait to see how it goes. I mean, right now, locked in the playoffs. I mean, how's that feel heading into Las Vegas?
It's kind of a weight lifted off my shoulders, really. It takes a lot of pressure off the rest of the season just to know that I'll be able to make the playoffs.
Well, and so you're looking to try see what kind of momentum, or I guess what kind of momentum do you think you could carry into Las Vegas?
Hopefully, it turns back into another win. Las Vegas is a strong track for me, as most are. So I'm really looking forward to Las Vegas, and I do expect the Six to eventually pay me back. So I'll be looking for that too.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the dub, Edge. Here at your hometown tracks, gotta have some kind of good feeling to it to win at your hometown track. But congrats on it, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you, Alex.
Alrighty, and that wraps it up here from post-race interviews. It's been my pleasure being up here in the booth covering the Indianapolis road course. To some drivers, they are like, thank God that we are done with this track, and some are exiting saying, hey, can we race this again next week? Maybe like 1 in a million. But this has been a UTR race for the Xfinity Series. They will be back on next Thursday to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That is it from this week, but we will see y'all back next week on Tuesday, where the trucks will take over and head to Las Vegas Motor Speedway as they return back to racing action for their second race. And then Cup Series on Wednesday and Xfinity on Thursday. So tune in then, and we will see y'all around. Take it easy and have a great rest of the week.